The fast bowler who carried West Indies cricket on his shoulders when legends walked away now coaches in Bangladesh. Here's the incredible journey of Mervyn Dillon. When cricket fans think about West Indies fast bowling legends, names like Curtly, Ambrose, Courtney, Walsh, and Malcolm Marshall immediately come to mind. But there's another name that deserves equal recognition: Mervyn Dillon, the man who stepped up when West Indies cricket needed him most. Born in the small mission village in Toco, Trinidad, Dillon would go on to become one of the most reliable and consistent fast bowlers in West Indies cricket history, collecting 131 test wickets across 38 matches and becoming the bowling spearhead during one of the most challenging periods in Caribbean cricket. Mervyn Dillon's story begins in the rural setting of Trinidad and Tobago, far from the glamorous cricket stadiums where he would later make his mark. Growing up in Mission Village, Toco, young Dillon showed early promise with the ball, displaying the raw pace and natural ability that would eventually catch the attention of selectors. His journey from a village boy to international cricket stardom wasn't straightforward or easy, but it was marked by determination, hard work, and an unwavering commitment to his craft. The timing of Dillon's emergence in West Indies cricket couldn't have been more crucial. As the golden generation of West Indies fast bowlers began to retire in the late 1990s, there was a desperate need for new pace bowling talent. The Caribbean team had dominated world cricket for nearly 2 decades, largely due to their fearsome fast bowling quartet that included legends like Joel Garner, Michael Holding, Andy Roberts, and Colin Croft. When these giants of the game stepped away, the West Indies found themselves in a rebuilding phase, and it was during this transition that Mervyn Dillon stepped up to fill the void. Making his test debut in the late 1990s, Dillon quickly established himself as a reliable and consistent performer with the ball. Unlike some of his predecessors who relied purely on express pace, Dillon combined good speed with accuracy and movement off the pitch. He understood the importance of building pressure and was never afraid to bowl long spells when his team needed him most. This work ethic and reliability made him an invaluable asset to the West Indies bowling attack during a period when the team was struggling to maintain its previous dominance in world cricket. Throughout his international career, Dillon became known for his ability to perform in difficult conditions and against strong batting lineups. His 131 test wickets came at crucial moments for the West Indies, often when the team was under pressure and needed someone to step up and make things happen. What made Dillon special wasn't just his wicket-taking ability, but his consistency and reliability as a performer. Captains knew they could throw the ball to Dillon and he would give everything he had, bowling with heart and determination even when the odds were stacked against his team. In addition to his test success, Dillon also made significant contributions in one-day international cricket, taking 130 wickets from 108 matches. This impressive record in the shorter format of the game demonstrated his versatility as a bowler and his ability to adapt to different match situations. The highlight of his ODI career came in 2004 when he was part of the West Indies team that won the ICC Champions Trophy, a victory that brought much-needed joy to Caribbean cricket fans who had watched their team struggle in previous years. The Champions Trophy triumph in 2004 remains one of the proudest moments in Dillon's career and a significant achievement for West Indies cricket during that era. The team's victory came at a time when many critics had written off West Indies cricket, suggesting that the glory days were over. Dillon and his teammates proved the doubters wrong, showing that while the team might be in a rebuilding phase, there was still plenty of fight and talent in Caribbean cricket. For Dillon personally, the tournament victory validated his role as a key player in the West Indies setup and demonstrated his ability to perform on the biggest stage. What many fans and critics appreciated about Mervyn Dillon was his approach to the game. He was never flashy or attention-seeking, preferring to let his bowling do the talking. In an era where cricket was becoming increasingly commercialized and personality-driven, Dillon represented the old-school values of hard work, dedication, and team-first mentality. He understood his role in the team structure and executed it with professionalism and commitment, whether he was leading the attack or providing support to other bowlers. Dillon's bowling style was characterized by his ability to move the ball both ways, combined with good pace and an excellent work ethic. He wasn't the fastest bowler in the world, but he made up for any lack of express pace with intelligence, accuracy, and the ability to read game situations. His understanding of different pitch conditions and his adaptability made him effective in various parts of the world, from the bouncy tracks of Australia to the spinning pitches of the Indian subcontinent. Throughout his career, Dillon faced the challenge of living up to the legacy of West Indies' fast bowling greats while also helping to rebuild the team's bowling attack. This dual pressure could have been overwhelming for many players, but Dillon handled it with maturity and grace. He never tried to be someone he wasn't or attempted to copy the styles of previous legends. Instead, he focused on developing his own unique approach to fast bowling and making his own mark on West Indies cricket history. The statistics tell only part of Mervyn Dillon's story. While his 131 Test wickets and 130 ODI wickets are impressive numbers, they don't capture the full extent of his contribution to West Indies cricket. Dillon often bowled in conditions that weren't favorable to fast bowlers, on pitches that offered little assistance, and against batting lineups that were well-prepared and confident. He rarely had the luxury of bowling with a strong supporting cast or on pitches that were specifically prepared to help fast bowlers. During the middle period of his career, Dillon often found himself carrying the West Indies bowling attack almost single-handedly. While other teams had multiple world-class fast bowlers to choose from, the West Indies frequently relied on Dillon to provide the main threat with the ball. This responsibility could have been crushing, but Dillon embraced it and consistently delivered for his team, even when the pressure was immense and the expectations were high. One of the most admirable aspects of Dillon's career was his longevity and consistency. In modern cricket, where player careers can be short and injury-plagued, Dillon managed to maintain his performance levels over an extended period. His 38 Test matches and 108 ODIs span several years and demonstrate his ability to remain fit, motivated, and effective even as younger players emerged and retired around him. As Dillon's playing career began to wind down, questions naturally arose about what he would do next. Like many professional cricketers, the transition from active playing to retirement can be challenging, both emotionally and practically. For someone who had dedicated their entire adult life to cricket, finding a new purpose and direction requires careful planning and consideration. The answer to Dillon's post-cricket future came in the form of coaching, a natural progression for someone with his experience and knowledge of the game. Understanding that his expertise and insights could benefit the next generation of cricketers, Dillon began exploring opportunities in cricket coaching and mentorship. His deep understanding of fast bowling techniques, game situations, and the mental aspects of cricket made him an ideal candidate for coaching roles. In January 2022, Dillon's coaching career reached a significant milestone when he was appointed as the head coach of Bangladesh Premier League outfit Sylhet Strikers. This appointment represented not only a new chapter in Dillon's professional life, but also recognition of his credentials and reputation within the cricket community. Taking charge of a franchise in one of the world's premier T20 leagues is a significant responsibility and demonstrates the confidence that cricket administrators have in Dillon's abilities as a coach and leader. The move to coaching with Sylhet Strikers in the Bangladesh Premier League has allowed Dillon to share his wealth of experience with a new generation of cricketers from different backgrounds and cricket cultures. Working with players from Bangladesh, international imports, and emerging talents, Dillon brings his unique perspective on fast bowling, game strategy, and team management to the role. His experience of playing international cricket at the highest level, combined with his understanding of different playing conditions around the world, makes him a valuable mentor for players looking to improve their games. Beyond his cricket coaching career, Dillon has also shown interest in other areas of public service and community involvement. His application to become a People's National Movement candidate in the 2020 Trinidad and Tobago general election demonstrates his desire to give back to his community and contribute to society beyond cricket. Although he was not selected to stand in the seat of Toco, Sangre Grande, with Roger Munro being chosen instead, his interest in politics shows a different side of his personality and his commitment to making a positive impact in his homeland. This political involvement reflects Dillon's broader understanding of his role as a public figure and his desire to use his platform and influence for the benefit of others. Having grown up in Trinidad and experienced the challenges and opportunities that life in the Caribbean presents, Dillon clearly feels a responsibility to contribute to the development and progress of his community. While his political ambitions may not have materialized in the way he initially hoped, his willingness to put himself forward for public service speaks to his character and values. Dillon's current life represents a successful transition from professional cricket to post-retirement activities that remain connected to the sport he loves, while also allowing him to explore new interests and opportunities. His coaching role with Sylhet Strikers keeps him involved in competitive cricket at a high level, allowing him to continue learning and growing while sharing his expertise with others. The international nature of his coaching role also provides opportunities for travel and cultural exchange, enriching his life experiences beyond cricket. The coaching position in Bangladesh has also exposed Dillon to different cricket cultures and playing styles, expanding his knowledge and understanding of the global game. Working with players who have grown up in different cricket systems and faced different challenges has undoubtedly broadened his perspective and enhanced his coaching abilities. This continuous learning and adaptation demonstrate that even in retirement from playing, Dillon remains committed to personal and professional growth. Looking at Mervyn Dillon's overall legacy, it's clear that his impact on cricket extends far beyond the 131 Test wickets and 130 ODI wickets that he accumulated during his playing career. He represented the bridge between the golden era of West Indies fast bowling and the modern game, carrying the traditions and values of Caribbean cricket while adapting to new challenges and circumstances. His professionalism, work ethic, and team-first mentality set an example for younger players and demonstrated that success in cricket comes not just from natural talent, but from dedication and commitment to continuous improvement. Dillon's story is also one of resilience and adaptability. He played during a period when West Indies cricket was going through significant changes and challenges, yet he never allowed external circumstances to affect his personal standards or commitment to excellence. His ability to perform consistently, despite the pressures and expectations placed upon him, shows the mental strength and character that made him such a valuable team member throughout his career. The transition from player to coach has allowed Dillon to extend his involvement in cricket and continue contributing to the development of the game. His experience of playing international cricket at the highest level, combined with his understanding of different playing conditions and opposition strategies, makes him well-equipped to guide and mentor the next generation of cricketers. The success of his coaching career will be measured not just in wins and losses, but in the development and improvement of the players under his guidance. For cricket fans, particularly those who followed West Indies cricket during the late 1990s and 2000s, Mervyn Dillon represents a link to an important period in Caribbean cricket history. His performances during challenging times for the team provided hope and inspiration, showing that even when facing difficult circumstances, individual excellence and team commitment can still produce memorable moments and achievements. As Dillon continues his coaching career and explores other interests, his story serves as an example of how professional athletes can successfully transition to post-playing careers while maintaining their connection to the sport they love. His willingness to take on new challenges, whether in coaching or potential political involvement, demonstrates the same courage and determination that characterized his playing career. Subscribe now to discover more untold stories of cricket legends who shaped the game beyond the record books.